Welcome back, insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here, with more Kirby's Adventure Challenge series. Now today's challenge comes to us from Lantis, whose challenge is to get through an entire world without flying. And by flying, I assume he means Kirby's this ability to puff up and flit around. So, my challenge for today is to get through this whole world without doing that. Now, I was going to do this on an earlier, easier level, but it turns out that just coming in with no powers at all, starting the level fresh with a plain Kirby, this was the first actual world I could determine that it was possible to beat without flying. Now, the way I get around some of the bigger jumps and stuff, well, I'm going to have to use enemy skills for that. What kind of enemy skills? Cool ones, of course. Here's a good example now. It's a new foe. Blammo, sir, blammo. See, skills like this and others are what I'm going to have to use in substitute of Kirby's actual flight ability. And it's not going to be easy, and I may have to go out of levels that I've already beaten and whatnot. Now, I get rid of the UFO here because I can't take it to the next level with me, and for the next level I will require more height than I can get from regular jumping. And so far, the only enemy that's providing that can be taken to the next level is the tornado. And we'll be seeing a lot of that. Tornado, jump, whatnot. See, just to get up to this next level, I can't jump there. So, tornado it is. Now it's possible that I'll get stuck in a level where the only two options are to either start the level over again, or I'm not sure exactly what I was saying there. Anyway, it's possible to get completely stuck in a level without the ability to progress without flying, and no enemies that drop the abilities I need to take flight. And if that happens, my only option is to either completely run out of my lives and game over, or just reset. And if that happens, resetting will be the quicker of the options, so you might see me just flat out have to reset a couple of times. But I'll let you know when that happens. Yeah, this tornado isn't the easiest thing in the world to control either. Case in point. I did get some pretty good speed going off of that, though. I think I may have actually needed that. Here's a good example of how we can use our defensive spark power, though. These guys will just hop back and forth all day long. And their bombs are useless against my sparky might. Kirby can keep this up all day. Those two can't. And that's the end of that level. Unfortunately, having lost my tornado means I will have to go get it back, because the next level does have a few tricky spots. So, to the getting of the thing, the mega thing. The only downside of the tornado is that the quickest way to get it is to go all the way through this level. And you would think that that wouldn't be so hard. what, with a handy-dandy UFO, except it is no longer here, and I almost flew to save myself. Now, if I accidentally fly to save myself, I will immediately take a dive for that, because it would be cheating. I was going a little too fast for my own good there. Let's see if I can... Ah, nope. I was gonna try to get it. Whoops. I was gonna try to get a UFO in the mix power, but I couldn't quite swallow both enemies at the same time there. Alright. That's okay. We are sufficiently tornadoed. Equipped with tornado, I guess I should say. Because coming up is a level where things can go awry. If I am not mistaken. I need to stay fairly high up for as long as I can here. I don't need to get the secret exit here. I just need to make sure I'm high enough that I can get to this one right here. And if I had gone to the bottom of the screen too early, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Ah, let's see. I could take that jump ability, or I could do it like this. Not like that. You can't break blocks with the tornado. Come back, tornado, come back! It didn't bounce off the edge of the screen like I needed it to, which means I'm going to be wanting this guy. Yes, this wind tunnel is a little more dangerous of an area than I would like it to be. I somehow avoided damage there. I need to make sure that I keep this not only through this part, but through at least one more that's coming up. I can't remember exactly where it is that I need to make sure I have it. I think it's in the next level, though. Okay, now I can come back to that level and hopefully get the jump guy anytime I need it. But I'm not out of the woods yet. This room, I believe, is a run ender. Because I have to make sure I keep this throughout this room at least. So I must be very careful. Careful, I said! Careful! 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 Oh, you bastards. Yeah, I think I'm screwed now, because I have to have that in the area that's after this room. No, not this area. There's another one right after this. Damn! Yes, this is the room. I have to have some sort of flight ability after I beat this guy. Otherwise, I'm stuck down here. So, that means it's reset time. Gotta get something to fight with. Let's see if I can actually manage to get a jumpy guy from here without having to get a tornado first. That would be super awesome. For this to work, I would need to stay as high up in the level as possible. Umbrella might help. Yeah, that got me some distance. And that lost me some distance. Ah, here we go. Yes, this will do nicely for getting the jumpy guy. Of course, if I'm completely out of health, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference whether or not I have Mr. Jumpy Guy. Alright. I'm halfway tempted to go for a maximum tomato in the arena there, but that has rarely ended well for me. Me need jumpiness. Ross wants. And what Ross wants, Ross intends to take. Playing super defensive isn't as easy as you might think in situations like this, because those guys have a really bizarre flight pattern sometimes. Just being super careful, or as super careful as possible. Aha! Face planted that guy. I wasn't sure it would work out, but it did. For this, we just ignore all of this stuff. Some simple jumping is what I would like to have said before I was pounded by a Waddle Dee of all damn things. Let me guess. I'm going to get so far and then lose again, and have to reset again, and be irate again, and throw things and cuss again. Because this boss is not easy to take down with one hit point. Because you can't just he's actually pretty hard to hit. Ah, I couldn't jump in time. And as a result, death. Death was the result. Alright. A tornado is easier to beat that boss with, but it is also a lot harder to get to that boss with. So, catch-22? You betcha. Alright. Let's try it anyway. Let's get a tornado and make it back there. After, of course, charging our way through dozens of, whoops, useless foes. Hey, but at least the UFO came back when I reset. So at least there's that speeding me up a bit. Darn you, screen edge. Whatever the hell it is, causing that to screw up. Okay, maybe getting a tornado is not as bad as I thought it would be. But that means I still have to get through the gauntlet here. Maybe it won't be as bad as I remember it. But for some reason, this room always gets me. It's the next set of birdie guys that do it. Whoa, whoa. Hey, what do you know? I made it that time. Maybe there's hope yet. As long as I don't get cocky and screw this up. I still have to beat that armadillo-looking guy. You know, the green one that throws me. And I can't just tornado through him while he's on the ground. I have to wait until he's upside down. Otherwise, he'll automatically get a free grab on me. And the only time he flips upside down is when he hits the wall. And he doesn't hit the wall unless he's a hell of a lot closer. You know, exactly like he wasn't just then. See, that's what happens. Come on, get closer. Well, I managed to get one hit in on him. Maybe I can get him while he's... Or... maybe not. Come on. Nope, that didn't work at all. I've got exactly one more chance. Well, that was ugly and vicious. But I seem to have made it through freaking finally. I'd really like to keep that tornado if at all possible. There we go. One hit point. I can deal with that. Alright. There's another level down. I'm dying. I'm dying hard. Well, I suppose I could try... Oh, this guy. Yeah, so much for that. Take a drink. I know I'm going to need some sort of flying ability here. I better go in there and find out which one it is. Oh, hello. Very useful, that. Thank you much. Maybe I'll be able to find something... Aha! Yes, these guys. Actually, probably better that I didn't have some sort of flying ability in this case. It actually makes these guys a little harder to kill. Not that I'm doing a fantastic job on my own, mind you. There we go. Fireball may work here. May... Yeah, that got me up there. Not out of the woods yet, though. Still got all these spiky dudes to contend with. Alright. That level went better than I expected. Alright, what's next? Ah, number 6. Which I can't get up to. I really will need a jumpy man for this one. And I can't reach quite up there. Which means going to have to get a tornado first. Or something. Wait, was there even one in this level? No, there wasn't. I was just there, I should know that. Wait a minute, maybe I can get up there. With a little trickery. Haha! Whoa! Alright. Kick ass. However, I seem to recall that I absolutely positively had to have the jump ability for this one. I'll find out soon enough. It's okay though, because I certainly know where to get it if I have to reset. It'd just be great if I didn't have to, you know, get all that other stuff first. Oh no you don't. You get back here. And you get to live. Whoops. Nope. There we go. Ah yeah, this is why I had to have the jump ability. If I recall correctly. I can try it with the fireball, see how she winds up. It's getting in that door. Nope, not quite. Aha! The fireball did work. Hooray! Oh no you don't. I'm keeping this just in case. Not even the light guy will be preferable. Son of a bitch. Now, where's the end of this level? I'm getting tired of putting up with those spinning fart knockers, for instance. Yeah. Now we're just about home free. I actually need to trade for one of the flying guys, but I think I can do it here in a second if I need to. Yes, this will be completely useless for the boss fight, but I'll be getting the guy I need. This is not an area where you want to be without the power of flight, let me tell you. This just ain't safe. By no stretch of the imagination could you consider it safe. Whose idea was this? This is maniacal. Alright. Fortunately, things get a bit easier now. Albeit a bit slow, perhaps. Now we just gotta play Bust the Giant Eye with a double uppercut. So remember, kids, if you see a giant eye covered in spikes, leap face first into it. That'll teach it. And boom. I am dynamite. And there you have it. Challenge beaten. Well, that was actually a pretty fun one. We'll see what happens next on the next Kirby's Challenge series. Until then, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.